Many of you have been asking about our 51 Chevy two-door hardtop. In case you haven't seen it, this car was destroyed in a fire about 30 years ago. About 5 years ago, Christina and I rescued it, got it running, and began the process of restoration. We now have everything we need to get this journey started. Come on along, it's gonna be great. Let's start by going back in time to early last year when we finally found our much needed parts car in a junkyard.
What's the plate on it? 71.
71? Yeah, this is a 51, 52. I can't tell until I look at the front.
Power Glide.
Yeah.
Square body quarter ton. Steve, I think you got an interested buyer. Ford?
LC?
LTD, yeah.
So this is a 51. Got an engine in it?
It ain't the money of the car, it's the labor getting it out. You know?
No, no engine, no trans. Oh yeah, see that? Somebody did have an old small block V8 in this, using the front pin mounts like a tri-Chevy. Isn't that funny? And the rest is the same. The steering and everything is the same. Automatic car. This would be easy to convert back to a V8, but now I'm getting tempted to save it, which I cannot do. I need the parts from it. So I need to put those thoughts out of my head. But it's pretty rough anyway. Trying to see what else is useful here in case he wants to sell the whole thing. I mean, the glass, certainly better than no glass. Might be better buying the whole thing.
I've got backup.
Punch that. Yeah, the floors are gone.
That's cool, though, dude. They're in perfect shape, maybe. Yeah, they are.
Weeks later, we came back to buy the parts car, put some wheels on it, and bring it home. It'll fit there. I don't know if that's going to help us or not. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Right on the spring hanger.
I can get under the axle now.
Can you?
The diff, yeah.
Getting there.
The struggle is real.
Let me take over and get some.
Yeah. Just be careful.
Yep.
It's nice to have friends.
There it goes.
Yeah, we don't need that part, so
No.
it's good.
Just a little bit more.
All right.
Okay. That'll do it.
I think
Wow, it's gonna look cool.
Beautiful.
yeah, those tires are gonna change everything.
Yeah.
Is this the last tire?
Yeah, it is. It rolls. The problem is this is hitting the fender.
Yeah.
You want to cut it off?
Otherwise, I wouldn't even bother with it.
Can we just cut it off?
Not easily.
No.
Easier to beat the wheel off.
Yeah. So.
You have to keep something under there because you're gonna have rolling tires. Might roll down the hill now.
That's a nice problem to have. Yeah.
Well, not with the dog there.
Ta-da.
Success.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you guys need to tell them the technique you all had, and it worked in like 30 seconds.
It was, what did you call it? The pale rider technique?
Rock breaking technique.
One on one side, one on the other.
Yeah, so
I
you
was hitting in the back of the rim. Bill was hitting in the front. And it's a miracle this thing came loose.
and it was literally about maybe not even 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's this guy and it's this guy.
The good stuff.
I don't know what's wrong
The
with her.
two good stuff.
The main reason we needed a parts car, a two-door parts car, is because of this. These doors are shot. Just completely, it's beyond repair. And even parts on the front, like the door handle melted right off. The spotlight here melted. They're just beyond saving. And the hood, well, it had some pretty serious burn holes in it. So Christina made it a part of her shed.
Project for the day, I am going to try and clean the engine bay area and get that prepped and ready to paint. I thought I'd show you all the different techniques I'm using. Probably some of them are right, some of them are wrong. I don't know, but if there's some things that I can try differently next time, because we all know there will be a next time somewhere down the road, then definitely put it in the comments. I would appreciate it. To start off, I have been taking a metal bristle brush, and I'll just go along here and scrub really hard to try to loosen everything up. And then after I get things kind of loosened up, then I've been going through and spraying the, what's it called? Purple. You think I should have been prepared, and you're correct. So the purple power. So then I go through, spray the purple power on there, let it sit for about a minute, and then I start again with the brush. And then I have a lot of these little detail brushes in different sizes. So I kind of go through and try to get in to the areas that are small in here. And well, I just have been doing that over and over again. And I think I've been getting pretty fair looking results. So I'm thinking about trying the steamer. I gotta tell you, I decided my preferred method is this, followed by the steamer. So there you go. Finished product, at least for me. I'm gonna turn the rest over to Richard and let him continue to prep whatever he needs prepped. And we are waiting on paint. He went around and looked at several stores yesterday, but unfortunately, no one carried it, so we are going to have to order it.
Christina did an amazing job cleaning the engine. So now we're going to prime it with engine primer. The primer will tell us if there's any spots that we missed of oil or anything like that. I actually almost never use primer, but in this application it will be good. Funny story, we use these white like table skirts to tape everything off. We got them at an auction and they stink. I don't know what they smell like, but they stink so bad that we can barely stand next to this thing. Gonna make me paint faster.
Getting good coverage down there. Wow, this spray's nice.
Primer coat's done. I love it. I think I'm going to use primer on engine paint from now on. It really looks good. Engine paint is super forgiving, so if a surface isn't completely flat, like this casting right here, the paint just covers it up very nicely. So this again is just the primer coat. We'll let this dry and then we'll hit it with the paint. But I think this is really going to provide a great base for us for the paint. So let's talk color. This is called Chevy Blue. I don't know what blue this is. It's not the Chevy small block blue from the 70s, as far as I can tell looking at it. It's the closest I could find to the Blue Flame 6 blue. I was not able to find the Blue Flame 6 blue anywhere. It's kind of like a mix of blue-green, and it seems like even in the early years it was kind of gray, almost like that. But this is the color we chose to go with. Lots of other people have also gone this route, and they're happy with it. That's how I even learned about the Chevy Blue. Didn't know it existed as a color that you could buy until I did some research. So let's see how it lays down. I think it's going to look good. Okay, before the negative comments start flying in about how we're doing this, the stuff that we're painting like the distributor that is not supposed to be engine paint, that's planned out because we're going to do it in black later. But it doesn't hurt to get an extra coat of paint on it. So no sweat there. The exhaust is supposed to be painted, believe it or not. This part, the exhaust manifold. And it burns off. It'll probably burn off the first hour of driving. But that's okay, that's how they were. The paint should stay on the intake ports, which will be nice. And other stuff like, let's see.
The hose.
This hose here for the oil line, we're just gonna hit that with lacquer thinner when we're done to clean it off. And frankly, the hose ought to be replaced, but that's a whole different story. So this is the way we're doing it. You can choose to do it differently. You can choose to pull the engine and do it. We're balancing time and resources and the demands of the channel all at one time. So this makes the most sense for us.
Okay. Well, I mean, the water's kind of dirty. Well, dirt is coming off, but we were not sure the temperature. I guess we probably should have done some prep work, but we were just so excited to use it. And, you know, maybe we didn't put as much cleaner as we could have. However, I will say that's coming off fairly easy.
Yeah, it is.
Much easier than if we had done it by hand. Put it over here so we can really see the dirt fall off. That's more satisfying. Now, is that metal brush going to scratch it up or no?
Yeah, it scratches it up a little bit, but we'll just hit it afterwards with some 600.
We could probably use your toothbrush.
Yeah, maybe.
Do you want me to go get it?
Now, what was that? Was that some kind of rebuild?
I think so. That's what I would guess anyway. Oh, that's much better.
It does come off pretty easy.
It really does. It's almost, and you know, I'm surprised how quickly it dried.
Yeah.
Because we literally took it out of there, put it in that yellow pan so it wouldn't burn the fingers, and brought it over here and immediately started. And but it dried, and it's like it's almost like a layer of, you know, makes you think of mud. If you got mud on your shoe and you're scraping it off, it comes off pretty easy. Took over the scrubbing, sure did some, and then I went back and did some, and so now I'm gonna put it back in there for 30 more minutes and see what happens. Yesterday, I started to take all of the mechanical pieces out of the dash, and believe it or not, I actually enjoyed it. I learned a lot by doing that. But for now, I just want to give you a good view of the dash. A lot of the paint already coming off. And interesting is you can see where it looks cracked, like there's lines there. Let me see if I can go in a little more. Yeah. So what that is the paint cracked, and after the paint cracked, I'm thinking rust started to go along the lines of the cracks, and it has made that impression, I believe, in the metal. I'm gonna find out more once I start sanding. Some of the things we took out, and oh, I'll tell you, if you wonder why I have tape here, tape there, what I do is when I take something apart, I tape up the screws or whatever I took out, and I put them in this in the tape, and then I attach them to what they went to. And let's see right here. I just find that keeps everything together. If it was a bolt or a screw or something that actually came out of the dash and I could put it back in, then I did that. But when it comes to smaller things, that's how I take care of it. So that's my method. I have been sanding for about an hour. I decided to go with the hand sander because, well, it's actually not that tough to get off. So it's going well. There are lots and lots of curves in this. And I just didn't think the DA was going to be able to do what I needed to do in those curves. And even the hand sander is not going to be able to get everything. So I will have to come back and probably do some of this by hand. And I'm okay with that. So I'm going to keep going. And now I'll let you guys hang out with me for a minute or so. Okay, so the inside has rust reformer on it, and it looks 100 times better. So now I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to wait about 20 more minutes. Make sure it's nice and dry. Then I'm going to flip it over and wipe down the front. Maybe sand that paint. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I need to get a primer on it. I tell you, I think it looks pretty nice. It's not completely dry yet, but it looks pretty good. Oh, hey, babe. I was just going over the finished product, but don't touch it because it's still wet in spots, but I think it looks really good.
It does. It does. That looks smooth as silk.
Well, I did sand it for like 2 weeks, so, you know. Good.
That's going to be the burnt orange color?
How do you know? You know, I was thinking that the inside would be the cream color, and then the outside is the burnt orange, and the top maybe cream. So, all right.
We're not going with a white top anymore.
Well, because since I found out that they originally had almost like a burnt orange in 51 with the cream, I kind of think, oh my gosh, like that's kind of what I wanted anyway, and I didn't even know they had originally had that. So it might be kind of cool. And plus, you know, it wouldn't get as dirty. Well, it'd get dirty, but probably won't look as dirty as white. So So,
Good deal.
all right, now just have
It's good.
500 more pieces to do. Yay.
You'll no doubt notice that the Continental kit is gone. Yes, we sold it. There'll be some of you that are very unhappy about that. And some of you that probably love the idea. Here's the deal with the Continental kit. To put it in simple terms, we just didn't like it. Neither Christina nor I liked it. It extended the car out about that much. It just doesn't look great on these early 50 Chevys, in my opinion. There's a lot of people, particularly in Southern Cal, that would disagree with me. And in fact, it was someone from Southern Cal that came out to Tennessee to buy it. And the added bonus was we sold it for more than the cost of this entire car. In fact, we sold it for double what we paid for the car. So that helps us finance other things, like that parts car, which was not cheap. Even though I sold the Continental kit, I kept the bumper, which has pretty nice chrome. So I kept that as part of the deal. Obviously, I kept the Mohawks, which are these. And I needed to take it off anyway. Look at the rust here. There's no way to get at this with the Continental kit on, so the whole thing had to come off. And with all that going on, selling it to me was the right thing to do.
54 years since it's been washed. 54. You know, Richard, I think you could probably cut that green paint. It'll look great.
Yeah, that new compound I have.
I mean, it's gonna be perfect.
But you can see the shape of the door. You know, down here we discovered a little bit of rust, but that's the extent of it. This is all solid. And underneath, more importantly, is solid.
Yeah.
So, and look at how it closes, right? Check this out.
It closed good.
Watch this.
I hope the car that we're gonna put it on is
Yeah. Yeah.
it's as straight as that.
Yeah.
Whew, I'll tell you, just doing that door, it's hard.
Yeah.
It takes a lot out of you.
Well, we got the yellow nozzle on this, or is it the orange?
Yellow.
No, yellow-orange nozzle, because the stuff is just so tough to get off.
Okay, tell them what you're gonna do.
So it's done other than the roof.
Uh-huh.
It's up on the trailer, so it's high, and I'm limited as to how high I can lift my right arm because my shoulder's messed up. So I'm gonna try standing on the fender,
Can you give us an example?
see if I can get it. An example of what?
Well, how you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand right up here.
Uh-huh. Now, what happens in the event that the force of the power washer pushes you back?
then I'll join Bill in Flatbroke Garage
Uh-huh.
being in the hospital.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna fall. Pretty confident about that.
Okay, it's done. So, you know what I'd like to do?
What?
Can we look in the trunk?
Yeah.
There's no lock on it. We might just be able to lift it
I
up.
have not looked in that
I know.
trunk
We were talking about that, so
Yeah.
let's do that. There was some of this white stuff, little spots still left in spots, so I took my thumbnail and scratched it off. And I told Richard, it's the most insane glue-like substance. If you ever watched Gilligan's Island when you were growing up, remember how they always made glue out of sap and they were painting stuff to glue? It was with that stuff. Whatever that stuff is, it's what they were using on Gilligan's Island. Okay, let's see what we got.
Oh, look at, we have an armrest. We need those. Look at the deluxe side trim.
Yeah.
There's a lot in here we need. Neato. No bumper jack. That's unfortunate. Hey, trunk light? No. So surprising this didn't have a
This
trunk
is
light.
exactly the same green as your 54. That,
Yeah, it sure is.
There's the 54.
Look at this.
Put on.
Look at that.
Oh, for the back?
Yeah. We
Nice.
definitely need that.
Yes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the original trunk mat. That's what happens.
You know, it's funny because it doesn't look like it's rusted through.
Yeah, when a car's only used 20 years, that's what happens.
Yeah.
The original trunk mat's still here.
Wow. I was hoping we'd find something. I don't know.
What's that thing?
It looks like animal doo-doo. Oh, that.
Oh, that's your e-brake.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to take this out when you put a V8 in it.
Oh.
So when someone
Oh,
put a
so they
V8 in it,
saved
they
it.
took that out.
Oh, that's interesting.
they saved
I
it.
thought you meant that. I think that's
Oh.
from an animal.
Yeah, it looks it.
Definitely not a mouse. Some rope. Okay.
Yeah, the trunk floor is not bad.
Isn't that crazy?
This well is not bad either, considering how bad these wells get. Look at,
Yeah, I don't think there's anything there.
there is a hole here,
For
but
water, right?
this is a drain hole. This is
Yeah.
not. But
Oh, I can't see
the
that.
drain works.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good trunk well right there.
Maybe we'll find something interesting like under the seats or something.
Maybe,
I hope so.
maybe, but there's good stuff in here.
There is good stuff, but you know, I always want more. Maybe when we get to the heater, I'll be so excited that I'll be like, I'm happy.
Yeah, we got to get that door open.
Yeah. I opened up the Chevy to look at the seats, and look who jumped out at me. Nova, you almost gave me a heart attack. Why would you want to do that? And number two, why are you in this Chevy? How did you get in there? Oh my goodness, did you climb through the floor? Honey, don't hang out in this Chevy. You look too comfortable. How long have you been hanging out in the Chevy? Oh my goodness. Come on. Come on.
Okay, beautiful day today. We have a goal of getting the doors off this and starting to prep them to go on the burnt Chevy. Not as simple as it sounds. This car has been sitting since what, 73, 71, 73?
Something like that.
And we've got a fender pinch over there to take care of. So we're gonna loosen up this fender and all kinds of fun stuff.
So this door will not open because
Pinching right here because of this dent. And we don't want to damage this door. It's amazing. These doors are in incredible shape despite the fact that the rockers are shot. I've never seen anything like it. But that's okay. And yes, viewers, I do have power tools. I don't use them often, but I have them. Wow. Now I know why people use power tools. Let's find the exact pinch point. Right here.
open. And this is the first time we got to look over here.
Yeah, that's right. We have not seen
I
over
wanted
here.
to see this cool Chevy heater. Oh, wow. You know, it's in remarkably good shape.
Yeah, this car is a study in contrast, for sure. Some parts are so bad.
Not only that, but the fabric inside of the glove box
It's
remains.
there, still there?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I know. That is nuts. So I've already got the back seat out. But, wow. Okay, this door being open is really...
Look at how bad this is.
Yeah.
And the door is fine. Even the hinges are great.
Yeah. Noah's mad. She's like, you're taking my house apart.
Something in this glove box.
Oh,
neat. Oh,
one of
look at
the
the
lights?
lens. Yeah, we
Oh
could
my
use the
gosh.
lens. Guide F-151.
Huh.
Nice. And look at all this.
Yeah. We don't want that.
No. But you're right, the inside of this glove box is pretty good.
Isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how
Unbelievable.
it hasn't fallen apart, disintegrated. I mean, the seats have. That's
Did
weird.
we check the ashtray?
No, I don't believe so. We couldn't really get over there.
Nothing.
That's okay.
All right. Where are the bolts to the hinges? I see a bolt there and here. So it's 2 there. There's 1 here. There should be 2 down here. These are pretty rusty. I don't know that those are going to come off, but we'll try it.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's so funny. It's like a waterfall of rust.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet these are still good because they were not used very long.
What'd you try? Where'd it go?
Something having to do with the antenna.
Oh, okay. I thought,
yeah, little
I thought
mount.
maybe it was just a piece of rust.
Mounting for the antenna. Okay, now, do we have any better access here? You know, these 3 I could get out. No problem. So those bottom ones, are they really that hard to get at? That doesn't seem hard. Am I lazy today? Yeah, got it. Got it. Okay, so that's those 2 on the bottom.
Are those the last ones at the top?
I believe that these 3 won't be tough to get out. We've got much better access. So,
Let's get a good look in here. Getting close.
yep, we are nearly there.
Here, I was gonna hold up.
Say, yeah, I got this.
Okay.
Almost there. Okay, it's now unbolted. So now I just need to, I believe, just lift it out.
It's off.
Yeah, we got it.
Nothing's heavy, too.
Yep.
Whew.
So we decided to leave the hinges in place for the moment because they're on that side, the bolt heads are just rusted away. And honestly, I don't want to bring my 150-pound acetylene system down here. I'd rather bring this up to the shop and cut them there. So that's done. The other side now, I know how to do it. It's going to be cake. So we've got upper latch off. Now we're working on the lower. It's way easier to get the latch off the body with the door off. If you're ever doing that on one of these, take the door off. All right, doors are off, and they've got a short journey to go from where this car is to where the burned Chevy is, so we're not carrying them.
No, they're very heavy.
We're
They're
putting
very
them in the
heavy.
truck.
Okay, let's get going. Go ahead. Do you need some help? Sorry, it got a little windy. I think Can you put it down? Hold on one sec. Hold on, hold on. Oh no. Oh gosh. Okay. That got a little bent. That piece right here on the side.
I knew I should have screwed that
It'll probably bend back or break. One of the two.
in. Well, it's out.
Well, now we can really get in there. There's a lot to take out.
I mean, even those latch things, if those are good, we should grab them. And that one looks real good.
All right. Well, let's get to it.
A lot more to take out of here than one would think, looking at this rusty shell. But we're taking everything, because we need almost everything. I'm gonna need a historical record of how this trim goes on. Looks like this piece goes on first before everything. This is the passenger side. Then we go up with this long piece, which then connects here and goes across. And then across the back, it looks like one piece goes to the middle and one piece farther down. This is going to be very complex to put back together if we're not careful. Yep. That did it.
Wouldn't it be great if we found like some diamonds hidden under there?
It would.
I don't know.
It would. For sure.
Or money, gold, silver.
I'll take a nickel.
I know. There was no coins in this car. I don't understand why we never find coins. Is he gonna come off?
Yeah, I gotta finish. I'm cutting the inside as much as possible.
You know, I'm surprised it just didn't rip after you cut it a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it would. If I forced it, it'll rip. And not much left to it.
Yeah. I have the other side back there too. Like I said, I'm just using the template for a size.
Yep. There you go. Minimal damage.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Minimal.
It's perfect. Look at those extra cushions right there. Do you see that? Why do you think they have extra cushion right there in those
This?
spots? Yeah.
Yeah, just more comfort, I guess, and more soundproofing.
In those two little areas?
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
It's kind of strange.
I bet maybe
I
there's an
figured
opening
it out.
behind
There's a curve right there. Do you see that curve in between the handle and?
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's it. That's why they did that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll have to remember that because I'll have to do that probably.
All right, what's next?
Well, is that all the trim in the back?
I believe it is, yeah.
Really?
Except that piece right there that we can't get off without
Oh, that's being stubborn.
drilling it out.
Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That went much faster than I thought.
Did it?
Okay, I guess I don't know. Do you want to finish the front up here?
Mm-hmm.
We could probably knock that out before 5 o'clock.
Have you heard of the statue of the disappearing man? Well, this is the statue of the disappearing car. Very slowly, it's being reduced to almost nothing. But we're done for the night. It's very dark now. So we're going to pick this up later. But we got, what, 90% off of the inside that we need?
Yeah, I'd say.
We've decided to use the inner fenders from this car. They're a little bit better than the burnt one, but these fenders have to come off. And this one, we've already mostly unbolted. So other than this headlight wiring, it's ready to go. There's always 1 volt. This whole inner fender well's disconnected, except for this guy here, and it's stripped. So I'm just gonna cut around it.
You think that did it?
I think so.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's one.
Yeah, you're good. It's
Wow,
just
man. Woo!
is this one giving you trouble?
Yeah. Just need some persuading, like the other side did. Oh, I see.
What'd you miss?
Nothing. We're just caught on the steering box. This side, the other side doesn't have this steering box bracket. So I may need to take that off.
We need that anyway.
Yeah, we do need it. Yep.
You got it off.
Yeah. And it's in good shape. I mean, we can even save that. So let's power wash it. Then either hit it with the flap disc or wire brush.
I think wire brush.
Yeah, and then encapsulate it.
Yep, sounds like a plan. Okay, well, there you go. But we did say we just wanted to get some of the dirt off.
It worked good. So Christina and I are going at it on these two inner fenders, and I have to say it's tough to get 75 years of grime and dust off. It's taken time, but it's worth it because it's going to make the rust encapsulator look so much better. We're almost there. What do you think? Almost there?
No. No, we're not almost there.
Needs to be done today.
No, it doesn't. Believe it or not, we actually finished in one day. Now, I'm gonna go make some dinner. See you guys tomorrow.
I'm a little dirty because I've been moving wood the last hour, but here's what we got. I'm happy. You happy?
Yeah, they turned out really nice.
Yep. Pardon the wind. It's a little windy, but I'm happy.
Oh, we got a visitor. Hey, Luce.
Hey, Lucy. So the next step is we're going to do the engine reveal. The painting of the engine is done. So we're going to do the engine reveal. Then we're going to get these things mounted so we can put the radiator in. Let's see how this came out. So far, I don't see any overspray on anything. These things worked out pretty well. What were these things?
Tablecloths.
Tablecloths. For like events and stuff, throw away tablecloths?
Yeah.
Been so long, I forgot. Wow, this is looking good. Now the valve cover, of course, we've got some overspray on because we were replacing it. So we weren't too careful about that.
All right, I'll let you finish that. We'll come back.
Yeah. All right, this is it. It's a little dusty, but I am very happy with it. What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yep. The overspray was eliminated. I don't see any anywhere.
Hold on.
Ooh, Nova's liking the car.
She likes Chevys.
Yeah. So we're gonna move right to mounting the fenders. What do you want to start with, driver's side first?
Whatever you want.
It's the more difficult of the two because of the steering box. So let's do that one first.
Okay. Okay.
Now, this is very much trial and error here.
Is it upside down?
Something's really wrong. Does it go like this? Yeah, it goes like that. Oh,
There.
look at this outrigger's on this side. Okay, this has to come off.
It does?
Yeah, because see, it's right here.
Oh.
The one outrigger that stayed. This side is in, super sturdy, very happy. Final adjustments will take place when the fenders are on, but everything went in as planned. So we couldn't be happier that the holes lined up when these didn't come from this car. Now I'm going to move over here and drop this one in. Technically, this one should be easier because it doesn't have the steering box to mess with. But one never knows. Let me get this wire out of here. Okay, so right like that is how it's supposed to go. So let's just put a holding bolt in here, and then let's put this outrigger in.
How's it going?
It's going good. This side is done, and it's strong. I mean, that is rock solid. These cars were built so well, everything lined up. It's just a pleasure to work on a 50s car again. We're unboxing the new radiator that was purchased so long ago, I don't remember buying it. I do not remember buying this thing, but it looks nice. So, I believe it fits like this, right in here like that. Right down in there. So, uh-oh. It's upside down. Yeah, it's gonna fit right in there real nice. We'll bolt it up. Look at this, is nice. Got a drain in front. Yay. All right, we're gonna bolt this up and get back to you. Things were going so well. Okay, so we got this radiator. Slid right in nice, but I noticed immediately, wait a minute, there's no room for the fan. And it doesn't sit right here either. So we got to looking, we have enough early 50 Chevys around here, we got to looking, these brackets are way too far back. They need to come way forward, push this radiator forward so we can get the fan in. Unfortunately, this is aluminum and it's welded with pretty crappy welds everywhere. It's not practical for me to cut these and re-weld it. I'll damage the radiator for sure. So we're kind of stuck. I bought this radiator years ago, left it in the box thinking it was okay. But it turns out I bought a V8 radiator instead of a 6-cylinder radiator. I'm very, very upset about this. This was not a cheap radiator, but it sure is cheaply made.
Yeah.
I mean, look at these welds. Look at that.
I noticed it immediately when you took it out.
Man, oh man.
That's the first thing I noticed.
I could do better, and that's saying something when it
the
comes to welding.
So the moral of this story is, when you get car parts, you should check them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if this company's out of business, but this was what, three years ago I bought
Probably.
this? So, what we're gonna do for now, until I find another radiator, we're gonna take a radiator out of lube and put it in here.
Yeah, because we wanted to kind of drive it around.
Yeah, we do.
I mean, you know, it doesn't have to have the doors and everything on it to drive around.
Right.
It'd just be neat.
Right.
It'd give us more enthusiasm
Exactly.
to keep going.
And the viewers demand it. The carb is going on with, check this out, an original brass and felt gasket. When was the last time you saw one of those? I scored a bunch of those at a swap meet. This is the perfect car for them.
Maybe she wants to go in.
I don't know why.
So after this, we have the wires, the coil,
Yep,
battery,
battery cables,
and
battery.
then lastly, the radiator.
Yep. We're getting there. Carb linkage. Oh boy, yeah, that may be a challenge. The carb linkage is completely missing. What you doing, bud? Yeah.
How's that tape coming off after a couple years?
Got it. I thought we were gonna have to miss our deadline.
From the tape.
Yeah. Okay, plug wires.
At least they're numbered.
Yeah, 5.
So there were probably like 4 or 5 things we forgot. They needed to be hooked up.
We've been thrashing. We have been thrashing. Starter, ignition, wires. I mean, look at these battery cables from the fire. We weren't going to reuse those, so we had to source some cables. We're getting ready to do fuel, but even stuff like the dump tube, we had to reinstall. It's been a thrash, really. Feels like we've been going 100 miles an hour for hours. But we're almost there. I'm wiring up the trigger for the starter right now so I can start it from inside. Fuel next, radiator, battery, and then we're done. We're almost there. Thought I'd show you. These came off the gasser. Still old tower clamps. Maybe original GM, maybe not, but those are old clamps. This hose is super old, but it looks like it's gonna do for us just fine. Just gonna change the clamp.
I told Richard that this is the most together this car has been in over 30 years.
For sure. For sure. Yep. Because when we found it, it was completely disassembled in the front, completely.
And if you drive it today, this would be the first time it's driven.
Since it was burned.
Yeah. It's a big
Yeah.
day. It's a big day.
It is a big day.
I know. And then it'll be an even bigger day when you put that dash in.
Yeah, well, that's coming. That's coming.
Because I can continue on inside once
Yeah.
that's in.
It's
But that
coming.
needs to be in.
It's coming. As far as I know, the brakes are done. Of course, the front suspension's done. The clutch should work. As far as I know, the shifter's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, these are things we'll find out,
Yeah.
having never driven it.
So you need to get the dash welded in, and then the hose over there welded
Yeah.
up. And of course you need to get that steering out of that
Yeah.
donor.
Yeah.
And then I'll continue on in here and sand all the mini pieces of the outside. This is my job. I sand a lot, and I like it.
Okay, I'm gonna check for spark. The last thing to do. Okay, we got nothing. Ooh,
That's good spark.
it's not at the point still.
Oh, it's not. Oh, you're
Oh, there we go.
Did you see it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna clean them up quick. They're just not sparking to my liking. We'll get right back to you. I am filling the bowl. For us, this is a huge moment. Having walked by this car for how many years? 2 years in this spot.
Mm-hmm.
Done some work along the way. It's big. All right, let's see if this thing will fire. I suspect no spark. How can that be? Oh, I never put the cap back on.
That would help.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, it's funny, these things don't run good with the cap off.
Really?
No.
There's
It's something weird about these 6s.
Glad you told everybody about that.
Yeah. I'm always known for my good tips. Take 2. Oh man.
You know, it did that the first time you tried it.
I know. It's my bad for trying to redo. I did perform a little work to the starter, but obviously not enough.
Ready?
Yep.
You got a leaky carb?
I mean, this carb is squirting out gas like I've never seen. Now, is it this? No,
It's coming out the back.
Coming from the seal.
Yeah.
What in the world? This carb was fine before.
You know, I think that it is just mad that we let it sit here for 2 years. And so now it's just having its little fun. Isn't that right? That's
Well,
right.
is this the carb that was on it?
I'm pretty sure it is. You know how I know? Because it was cleaned up. Remember, we took the carb off and then we put it into the cleaner that Richard Klein got us.
No,
And that's why it looks clean.
this is loose.
So I know that's the carb. Because I was trying to get it really shiny to look good, but it wouldn't shine up.
I wonder, is this the gas filter leaking and we just think it's everything else? I don't think so, though. I mean, it's got such pressure. It's leaking all over. Look at that brand new paint is coming off. Supposed to be engine paint, supposed to be able to take gas.
As long as the burnt Chevy doesn't become a burnt Chevy again, it's okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, where's the fire extinguisher?
It's right there.
Did you see it? The gas still leaking out when you did that? Maybe you fixed it. I don't.
No, it's
no.
pouring
I
out.
see it now. Darn. I'd like to say smile. You're on candid camera, but.
I just don't get it. This carb was always the one we could rely on. All right, I'm gonna check.
It is messing up the paint. I guess that's gonna happen. It's okay.
I'm gonna check
We
the
can fix
needle
it.
and see. It's stuck. So we found the problem. See this leak here? Gas shouldn't be getting that far. It shouldn't be coming that far up in the carb. And the reason it is here. That means the needle and seat aren't working. They're stuck. The float is stuck down for whatever reason. Or the needle and seat are just messed up. So, to fix that, I'm gonna have to pull the top of the carb off. Okay. Oh, look at that. The float's broke. Wow.
Look at them in there.
Yeah, look at them sitting there.
Do you think it was that cleaner? When I put it in the Sonic cleaner?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know what would cause these to break, honestly. But this one looks like it's cracked
I
open.
know. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that.
That one's cracked open.
Oh.
Whoops. Don't want that going down the carb. Crap.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Just had it.
Maybe it was that Sonic
Had it.
cleaner.
Had it. If, yeah, let's see if the needle and seat work. Yeah, the needle and seat actually work, but this float's shot. So do I have a Rochester B around here with a new float? I'll have to look, but that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. We're spent. See you later, have a good night. So it turns out I found in my parts stash a newer model Rochester B. This one has the choke stove on it and such. And it was full of dirt daubers, literally. So I cleaned it out, I put it on. It seems like the needle and seat are working. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if this will keep this car running. That other carb, I can fix it, but I just don't have a new float for it. So we'd have to wait. So I'm banking on this one to be good. All right, let's see what happens. I'm hopeful. Ignition on. prime. Maybe this carb's not as good as I had hoped.
idle up?
Yeah, I thought of that. Maybe I haven't.
Is that the clutch when you let it go?
Yeah,
Did I hear?
that's just the clutch making noise. The pedal. Yeah, I mean, these don't idle high.
Yeah, they don't.
So I
But
think
I
it's
feel
okay.
like it's idling like the 216. Doesn't the 235 go a little bit more?
They may. I'll grab a screwdriver quick and just turn it up in here. But it's dead cold too. It's amazing it's idling at all.
Where's he going? I can't see him now. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. I want to get his face. Can I get his face? Get it in the shop! Get it in the shop! I just realized that radiator we borrowed is leaking really, really bad. Sorry, I just realized the radiator that we borrowed, it's leaking very badly. Did you see that?
Yeah, it was blowing in my face.
Oh my gosh, Richard, why didn't you stop?
'Cause
Oh, no.
drama, man, drama.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's still got plenty of water in it. It's just, it looks worse than it is, but the engine's not even hot. Look at it.
Oh my gosh, I was worried to death about that.
Yeah, no, it would take, I mean, a leak like that would take longer, but I mean, this thing steers like a dream. It drives good. The brakes are great. How'd it look?
It looked good.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah. It looked good.
Really amazing.
I was trying to like stay close because I wanted to get your expression, but I may have messed up on that. So, but it's okay. They got a good view of everything, and yeah, it's pretty good. So, okay, I'm excited now.
Yeah. And
We got to get that radiator done.
Yeah, we did find a radiator that'll fit this car that's not $1,000. So we're gonna buy that, put it in. We would have had a longer test drive without it, but we can't risk this engine you know, given what it's been through and what we've been through with it. But it runs, it drives, it's getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there. It's an amazing transformation from where it was 2 years ago.
All right. Well, the things that I did have been up on that wall for a while, so
Yep.
get that dash in there.
I will. That's actually probably next up, is to patch this and start putting the dash in and all this back together. So lots to do. But hopefully you like this update. The previous videos for this car I'm going to put right in the video description, so you can just use those. If you're not familiar with this car, you haven't seen the journey, the links will be right there. We hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and a like. Check out our merch at WTRmerch.com, and please consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate it, and it doesn't cost you anything. Until we meet again, have a great day.